We've been talking about this very consistently for a while now, that there is a whole new decentralized finance ecosystem being built on Bitcoin. And there are a lot of competitors, and a new competitor has come to the table recently. And I want to talk to you guys about some of the most trending topics in this space, from BRC20 tokens to Stacks tokens, and even to, maybe you've seen it, the Runestones that we've seen talked about on Bitcoin, which sounds really crazy, really fancy. I'm going to make it very simple for you guys today in this video. Talk about some of the different platforms, what tokens are associated with that platforms, and what you need to know, as I believe personally, and my partner on this channel, Black Sea, that Bitcoin DeFi is very naturally going to be a massive narrative in this bull market that we are currently in, as Bitcoin is currently recently broken its previous all-time highs and is headed for new highs in a very big way. Institutions are buying, and we see decentralized finance on Bitcoin being a very big narrative moving forward. Welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody. I am Crypto Kip. Let's talk a little bit about this because I think this is important. Now, we have been talking about Stacks for a while, but I want to take you guys through some of these tokens a little bit more in detail today. As you can see, I've got quite a bit lined up here, but I want to talk about some new things as well as some of the things we've talked about before with some updates. So Bitcoin currently at $69,000, and Bitcoin dominance is going up slightly in this market right now. We are cooling off as Bitcoin recently has broken through its previous all-time high. Actually, if you look at this chart, you'll see that right now we are waiting for a parabolic rally. I've talked about this so much on this channel because I think that it is extremely important, guys. But when you look at what's going on right now with Bitcoin, we have been in, I'm just changing it right now live on this video. We have been taking 34 days since Bitcoin has wicked above its previous high, which is this green line right here, which we saw back in November of 2021 at about $69,075. Since we've wicked above that, it's taken 34 days so far, and we have not seen this move, which I have circled here, from the previous bull market, or this move yet from 2 bull markets ago, which is the moment where you see Bitcoin really shatter through its previous all-time highs. You will see an altcoin rally. You will see the overall market cap as well likely breach through its previous all-time high. Altcoins will explode. I'm very bullish on Stacks. This video is not focused on Stacks. However, if you want to pick a little bit of exposure to one of the largest DeFi narratives for Bitcoin, Stacks is certainly a main contender. Now, let's talk a little bit about what you want to look at today. And yeah, this is also at its previous all-time high. As Bitcoin goes into price discovery mode, I believe that Stacks is going to do that as well. And so that will be fantastic. So we'll have to wait to see how that all plays out. Now, what you guys need to be aware of is there are a lot of different narratives in crypto. Ethereum was the big conversation in the previous bull market. It was a Ethereum DeFi summer everybody talked about. So far, we've had meme coins going wild. Everybody's talking about meme tokens. Solana has been going wild. Now Solana also has some problems. And so I talked about this in a video I did earlier today talking about Cronos, which I'm also very bullish on. But Solana has over 75%. I think at one point over 90% of the transactions were actually failing on Solana because it's so popular. Arguably, that could potentially happen to any chain, but that is the argument to say that development needs to keep occurring. We need more competition in the space, and naturally competition brings more development and more competition so that you guys can continue to upgrade and get better so that the Solana ecosystem, say Solana's really hot right now. Well, the devs on Solana, knowing that the transactions aren't going through 90% of the time, they're going to want to upgrade the ecosystem. Why? Because if they don't, then what are people going to do? Well, they might go into a new ecosystem where they can actually conduct transactions like Cronos, like Arbitrum, like on Ethereum, back to Ethereum, even though it's expensive. At least it's not failing transactions, right? Or maybe it's Bitcoin DeFi. And I'm going to make the argument that Bitcoin DeFi is going to show up here in the most popular categories in cryptocurrency at some point. Bitcoin ecosystem, I might say. You might see BRC20s up there. You might see Stacks tokens. We'll see how it plays out, but I think it's going to be huge. So I want to take you guys through some of the tools. This is one of the earliest versions that I'm aware of for Stacks tokens to swap. And so what you have is developers built on the layer 2 solution, Bitcoin. They build an application called StackSwap. This is kind of like a Uniswap, but you can do cross-chain, you can do swap, you can pool, farm, stake, and a couple other things. You can connect your decentralized Web3 wallet to this platform. And what you could do is you can go ahead and you could just do a simple swap function. Now, How big is this? Well, they've got 15.9K followers. So I know that a lot of people in the Stacks ecosystem use this thing, but it's still relatively small in terms of its following. And this does have its own token. If you want to check it out, you can go to Stat Screener, which is a great place to check some of these stats tokens, Stacks tokens. And you can go to this category right here and you'll see StackSwap right there. That is the token essentially associated with this. So Uniswap is to the Uniswap token as StackSwap is to the StackSwap token. If you don't know what Uniswap is, and you guys got a lot more research to do, but it is a main swap function for Ethereum, one main swap application for Ethereum, one of the most popular first on the platform. And StackSwap is kind of like that in my mind when it comes to Stacks tokens. Now, this thing went way, way higher, is way, way down. I think this thing will breach its previous all-time highs. I think it will go much higher. Obviously, the interface on this is not that pretty. Let's be real about it, guys. It's not that pretty, and the followers are not huge on this, but you never know. All of a sudden, the narrative kicks in. They list a lot of tokens on this. Maybe people are chasing gains, chasing memes like people have been doing in Stacks by going to StackSwap. Maybe they get some of the StackSwap token as well. So that could be a big one. Now, what I'm talking about today is just a lot of competition within the Stacks ecosystem. Alex Labs is another major one. In fact, this was one of the ones that I have been most bullish on as of lately, and now there's a new competitor, which we're going to talk about here in a little bit. This is more Bitcoin DeFi, really focused on stacks in a big way, but they also dabble with some BRC20 tokens as well. And I think they're going to dabble with some more along the way. We're going to have to see how exactly this plays out. But they're doing a great job. And on this platform, notice, guys, this has 106K followers. They've been a lot stronger from a social media presence perspective. If you look at the actual interface, it is very similar, right? Here's another swap function. Very similar, again, to a Uniswap, if you will, except this is more complicated, just like StackSwap, where you can do a couple more things. And on this one, it even includes a bridge. There's a very successful launchpad on here. There is a bridge. Some people have questioned whether they've been doing fair launches or not. I'm not really going to talk about that in this video. It's very, very hard to figure those things out. But please be careful, guys. Whenever you're investing in something new, you must do your due diligence on that and, take risks accordingly. But this is a very popular platform. You can do BRC20 trade tokens on here. You can do, obviously, Stacks tokens on here. And so they offered you a little bit more, and you can connect quite a bit of variety of wallets, and you can see all those wallets right here, including, if you can see underneath my face here, you can even connect an EVM chain, as you can see right there. And so be aware of that, guys, just so you know. And I moved my banner over for you guys because I just wanted to see what's up. So you can connect a lot of different wallets to this. This has been a very successful platform. It is big. And what I want you guys to acknowledge about the StackSwap token market cap, it's at a $42 million market cap. And then we look at what's going on with Alex Labs from a price perspective. Well, it is way up. It's performing beautifully. And it's at a $276 million market cap. Rank number 254 coin. This could be in the top 100. In fact, I'm not going to be surprised to see if it is. But now, just like you want to see competition for Solana, it's like Cronos needs to continue to perform, and Stacks needs to continue to perform, and other layer 2 solutions for Bitcoin need to continue to perform, and Ethereum needs to continue to improve. You want to see, if you're bullish on Bitcoin DeFi, you want to see competition sprout up within that ecosystem. And so now we have a newer player to the table, Velar, who already has 37.9K followers, which is very significant because StackSwap, which was here before Alex Labs and before Velar, only has 15.9K followers, which tells you how popular it is. And again, I go back to, it's not a very, beautiful interface, let's say. Now, when you look at Velar, this one has had some complaints. It was launched on centralized exchanges. Well, at this point, you can now buy the Velar token on the Velar actual platform here. If you go in here, you can actually do a swap, Stacks tokens for Velar. And again, you just connect your wallet, whether you got a Leather, Xworth, or Insignia. I have no idea what wallet this is. I haven't looked at that wallet yet. You can do some trading in there. Pools, farms, points, launchpads, airdrops. You can do a variety of different things in here. Airdrops is a little bit more unique and a little bit different. That might even come in handy big time when we come into a full-fledged meme coin alt season, which I believe is going to happen for Bitcoin DeFi, which then will bring us those 100x plays that I believe are inevitable for the Stacks tokens and the Bitcoin DeFi tokens. So what's good about this is Alex now has a real big competitor in this space, and they're creeping up on a follower perspective. They're adding extra tools. It's very interesting. If you look at the price performance on this token, this one also has a very large market cap. I don't know how accurate that is. Maybe it's already already a bigger market cap than Alex Labs, which would be very crazy. But I also know that there were a lot of big players, a lot of, let's say, venture capital money that got into this one, and now it is also available for the public to buy. So be careful with it, but it's clearly a big, new popular platform that has had an absolute boom in price. And I think that both of these tokens, Alex Labs and Velar, and possibly even the Stack Swap, these are billion-dollar market cap potential plays. And so you're looking at 10, 20, 30, 50x opportunities on these tokens, and possibly a little bit more. But within these ecosystems, and if you look at the tokens within stacks and within the BRC20 space, you're going to see there's a lot of very low market cap plays in here, and these could have a lot of upward potential. Some of them will inevitably lose people money, but some will make tons of money for some people out there. Now, there's a new influencer I came across recently who I just want to share with you guys briefly. I don't know too much about it. It's brand new, so I'm learning, so please beware, do your own research. But this man is called the Rune Master. His name is Leonidas, probably. And this man created with some, I'm assuming some other developers, Ord.io. So Ord.io, and he is the Rune Master. He's got 163.8K followers. Well, what are we talking about here? I don't know if you guys have seen these, but these runes, these Runestones are getting very, very popular. Well, what are they? Well, they are something that are significant enough that Beeple, the famous artist, the guy that sold the most expensive NFT in the world with 789.7K followers, is now tweeting out about them. Again, re-encouraging the fact that a Bitcoin DeFi summer is coming and Runestones are now a part of the conversation. Well, what the heck are these things, you might ask? Well, I did the digging for you, so you didn't have to. Well, let me just show you this, guys. You can go to the Ord.io platform, again, connect your wallet into here, and you can buy Ordinals, okay? Ordinals, you can buy images, GIFs, text. These are essentially NFTs created on Bitcoin, and recently they launched, yes, a dog on this Rune on this platform as well. So just be aware of that. But I wanted to share this with you. So if you're wondering what this is, just to make it clear, because I'm not sure it's obvious to everyone, this is not a normal Ordinals collection. So Runestones, what are they? They're an Ordinals collection. It's a way to give you all access to Leo's art. Who's Leo? I'll show you in a second. And the founder of this platform right here, Ord.io, is saying, I'm not affiliated with this. But it's this guy's runes, this artist, his runes are on the platform. This guy's got 21.6K followers. He's just a famous artist, NFT, guys. He's kind of like the Beeple of Bitcoin Ordinals, I guess, right? And so if you want airdrops and you want tokens and you want to support this artist and you think this is a good investment, well then buying a Runestone basically gets you access to this. So what are Ordinals? Ordinals are NFTs on Bitcoin, guys. Ordinals are going to be hot. The platforms and the tokens within those platforms are probably going to be hot. I don't know if these Runestones are going to make it or not. Maybe it's a short little trend. Not everything people talks about is going to be huge, but I'm certainly looking at them and trying to learn more and figure out exactly, wrap my head around this space. It's a brand new space. There's a lot going on, and it's huge. A lot of you guys probably know about Ordinals Wallet. This is one of the most popular places to buy Ordinals, but there's other places, Ord.io, Ordinals Wallet, and I'm sure there's so many others that I'm not talking about in this video. But please, guys, continue to do your research, guys. Be aware of the fact that, look, Bitcoin, guys, is about to enter a parabolic rally at some point. We're waiting for this moment. 34 days so far. I think we're going to get this parabolic move within under 100 days, I'm going to say. Under 100 days, but I think it's going to happen within 55 to 18 days, which means we're likely only about 20 days away from this major move, which means stacks could explode, the stacks ecosystem can explode, the ordinals could explode, and I think that people could, in turn, make many 10, 20, 50, even 100x possible plays, guys. I really do believe that. This is not just a clickbaity YouTube video. This is what I honestly believe. But please know, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm a guy that's been in cryptocurrency since 2016, like my partner on this channel, Black Sea. We believe in cryptocurrency. We believe in a parabolic bull market is coming. And we believe that a natural next step for Bitcoin is decentralized finance on top of Bitcoin. Do you? Let me know what you think of these projects in the comments down below. Are there any projects we didn't talk about today that you want to hear about, that you're curious about, that you want me to explore a bit further? Please leave some feedback, guys. Your feedback in the comment sections is something that I absolutely love. I do read all your comments, guys, whether we respond to them all or not. I do want to make sure that we're keeping this channel headed in the right direction. That's all I got in this way, guys. That's all I got for you in this one, guys. I'm Crypto Kip. This is the Crypto Report. Smash a like, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget, as always, to DCA HODL, and I'll see you in the next one. 2 videos for you right here. Check them out. Peace, y'all.